You've lost a loved one due to the carelessness of somebody else. You have so many questions and concerns. How are the funeral expenses going to get paid? How will the medical bills get paid? You don't even know how to find the right wrongful death attorney to handle the case. I have 5 suggestions for you in determining who is the right wrongful death attorney for you. The first question that you should be asking is, does the wrongful death attorney have experience specific to wrongful death cases? A wrongful death lawsuit is a very specific area of law, and it requires a very specific skill set and a very specific set of knowledge. And so what you're looking for is a lawyer who has tried at least one wrongful death case all the way to verdict as lead counsel, has litigated multiple wrongful death cases, and has settled multiple wrongful death cases, and can really understands the idiosyncrasies of wrongful death cases compared to any other sort of negligent injury case. So that's number one, how much personal specific experience your lawyer has. The second question that you should ask yourself is how much life experience this lawyer has, how much wisdom the lawyer has to be able to really understand the depth of the pain and suffering that you have endured because of the loss, the premature loss of your loved one, and basically due to the negligence of another. It's always painful to lose a loved one, and nobody's ever prepared for it. But when it happens suddenly due to somebody else's carelessness, and their life is ripped away from them, and that person is ripped out of your life because somebody was careless, that takes the pain to an entirely new level. Your wrongful death lawyer needs to know how to develop the evidence related to that pain and suffering. And developing the evidence is the key to maximizing, to getting the full and fair settlement value for your case. So that's number 2. How much experience does a wrongful death lawyer, life experience, have in knowing how to deal with and how to understand and then ultimately convey the pain and suffering that you're enduring? Which leads me to the third suggestion, and that is, how much do you feel that you are connecting with the attorney that you're talking to? It is incredibly important for you to hire a lawyer that you connect with and that actually cares about you, because the key to getting the full and fair value of a wrongful death case is your lawyer's ability to feel your pain and to understand what you've been through, and then to transfer that emotion to the adjuster that they're negotiating with, or to the jury that they're trying to convince to give you fair and full settlement value or fair and full judgment for the injuries, for what you've been through, for the loss that you've suffered. And that is critical, because if you have a lawyer that is not empathetic, that does not understand you, they cannot effectively advocate for you. So you've got to feel that connection. It's incredibly important to feel that connection. That's why I go to my clients' houses in wrongful death cases. I go check out their photo. I look through their photo albums. I go to their houses. I listen to their stories about that they tell about the deceased and their relationship with the deceased. I need to really understand and feel to the greatest extent possible what they feel, so that I can convey that emotion. And that's what inspires insurance companies and juries to award big settlements and verdicts. The next thing that I highly recommend is checking out online reviews. Now, you should definitely not base your entire decision on online reviews, because there are so many other factors. But if there are not a lot of online reviews, that is a huge red flag. Because if somebody does a good job, if a lawyer does a good job for their client, a lot of times the clients feel compelled, they want to put it out there into the universe that this lawyer is great. I want everybody to know so that they can do a good job for them too. So if there aren't a bunch of online reviews, then that means the lawyer hasn't probably really inspired a lot of people to go out and say how great they are. So I would definitely think that's a red flag. And then it's also a red flag if you read the reviews and there are negative reviews. There are lots of negative reviews. So pay careful attention to those, because those negative reviews say a lot about the lawyer and the law firm that you're dealing with. So definitely make sure you take the time to read the reviews. And then the last thing is, it's real important to discuss with the lawyer that you're interviewing their philosophy and strategy for winning wrongful death cases. For me, my philosophy for wrongful death cases, in any case that I take to a jury trial or that I'm litigating and trying to negotiate the best possible settlement, is to embrace the truth, warts and all, and to let the power of the truth win the case. That's my philosophy for every single case. And then when it comes to embracing the truth, that's really understanding the truth when dealing with the damages, when dealing with your loss and trying to convey that loss to the jury, really understanding the truth, because you can't convey a truth that you don't fully understand. So that's my philosophy. My strategy for wrongful death cases in determining how to determine the value of a wrongful death case is I start with the assumption that if there is a wrongful death and I can prove it, and there are survivors to the wrongful death that I'm representing, I start with the assumption that we are going to get all of the available insurance money, and then I go for that. And so the question that I'm always asking myself is, how can I get all of the available money? The reason why I say that is because the premature loss of somebody that you love, of a family member that you love, is probably the worst kind of pain that a human being can suffer. And part of the elements of the damages that we're entitled to collect for our clients in a wrongful death case is a lot of times the mental pain and suffering that our clients have endured as a result of that. And so it's the fact of the matter is that your loved one can never be replaced. That's not an element to the damages, but the mental pain and suffering that you endure because your loved one can never be replaced, that is an element of your damages, and whatever money is available, that's what I want to go for. Now, not every case settles for the policy limits or for the full amount available, but you start with that. The concept in mind is that we're going for it all, and you work from there. So that's my strategy in dealing with wrongful death cases. Talk to the lawyers that you interview. You should at least don't just go with the first lawyer that you interview. Talk to at least 3 lawyers, I would recommend. 3 lawyers, and feel them out. This could be the most important decision of your entire life. Literally, it could be the most important decision of your entire life. So my name is Jimmy Fasig. I am a wrongful death attorney. You are more than welcome to give me a call if you're considering a potential wrongful death case, or if you just want to get an opinion or a second opinion, I'm happy to talk to you. My phone number is 850-777-7777. Again, that's 850-777-7777. I'm Jimmy Fasig. I'm the senior partner of Fasig Brooks. I am a wrongful death attorney. Thank you.